get started. Simple cross-legged pose. Hands resting on your knees or on your lap. Sit up nice and tall. Begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. Next, you're yawning. Wow. Measuring the length of your inhale. And then exhaling for equal length. Bring your left hand down by your side. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Exhale, come over for a side. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands behind you. Come up on your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, flattening your hands out. Come again to a gentle back bend. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Inhale, coming back up. Back to simple cross-legged pose, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Change across your legs. Bring your left hand in behind your lower shoulder blades. Bring the other hand over the top, clasping your hands together, pulling them as tightly together as possible. Release your hands. Change sides. Release. Coming on to all fours for tabletop. Inhale, release your spine in towards the mat, bringing your gaze forward for cow. Exhale, rolling your spine up, pull up from the belly button, tuck your tailbone under, press your palms into the mat. Cat, cow. Cat. Cow. And just continue this movement with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Exhale, left shoulder to left hip. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. And again, just moving back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Take your left leg straight out behind you. Walk your right hand out in front, lift it up off the floor. Reaching your fingertips and toes strongly away from each other. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest, elbow alongside the body. Inhale and expand. Exhale, bring it in. Expand. And just continue with your own breath. Expand. Release down. Change sides. And continue. Reaching. Now bring it in. Reach out. Bring it in. Reach out. And just continuing. Expanding and reaching. Release your hand, knee down. Knees about hips distance apart, sink into your heels. Child's pose. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Tucking your toes under. Inhale. Lifting your knees up off the mat for a bent leg down dog. Very slowly begin to straighten your legs, come into a full downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Feet about hips distance apart, clasping opposite hand to opposite elbow for ragdoll as you drape the upper body over the legs. Taking as much of a bend in the knees as you need to release the hamstrings. That way you're hinging from your hip crease. Release your hands to the mat. Bring your feet together, big toes touching. Inhale, very slowly rolling yourself up. Once you're in Tadasana, mountain pose, take your shoulders up, pull them back, set them down for a shrug. Take your right arm up, reach for the ceiling. Left hand by your side, exhale, come over for a side bend. Ooh, the sun's coming out. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Hands to your hip crease, standing nice and tall. Exhale, roll forward with a flat back till you reach about halfway. Then release your hands to the mat. Step back with one foot followed by the other. High plank. Release your knees to the mat, lowering yourself all the way down. Inhale, use your back muscles only to peel your chest up off the mat. Baby cobra. Release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, swoop up. And sphere heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat, stepping back. High lunge. Or high plank. High plank. Now, Chaturanga Tandasana, lowering down. Keep the elbows tight to the body. Floating for just a moment, then release. Inhale, use the arms to scoop through into a king cobra. So, soft elbows. Lifting your chin. Nice long curve of the spine. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours, down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, swoop up. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Now, you can choose baby cobras, king cobra, or up dog, down dog. Bringing your feet together. Inhale, lifting your right leg. Bend the knee, roll open to the side. Three-legged dog. Inhale, coming back to center. Release your foot down. Change sides. Standing forward fold. Inhale, swoop up. And through your heart center, pause. Just adjusting yourself. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away. Take the arms up and overhead. Press the palms strongly away from your crown. Feet about hips distance apart. Exhale. Side bend to your left. Twist to your right. Nice sunrise. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale over to the other side. And twist. Inhale, coming back up. Feet together. Hands to your heart center. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back for warrior one. So, we want to step back with our feet on two separate tracks, left to right. We want a fairly narrow base, front to back with our feet, so that we keep our hips square to the front of the mat. Most important thing. Bring the arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, squeezing the biceps in as you pull them back towards the ears. Bring the front knee over the front ankle, press strongly into the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Hands to the lower back. Interlace your fingers there. Exhale. Tip forward. Wrapping the arms up and overhead. Humble warrior. Back to warrior 1. Begin to straighten the front leg, keeping a soft knee. Release your hands to the thigh. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog. You decide. Now we're going to call this sequence A. So you can either walk your feet forward, or if you want, look in between your hands, step forward with one foot, followed by the other. Inhale, swoop up. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Stepping back. Warrior 1 on the other side. Sequence A. Without the warrior 1 part, of course. Humble warrior. Back to warrior 1. Straighten the front leg. Soft knee. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank. Sequence A. So low plank. Whatever you want to do, cobras or up dog. The down dog. step your feet forward. The swoop up and the bow forward. Hands to the mat. Now, step back with your left foot greater than one leg's distance. Heels in one line, your front foot's at 12 o'clock. Bring the arms up to parallel. Gaze over the front middle finger. As you bring the front knee over the front ankle, pulling the knee towards the baby toe. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Side angle pose. Take the front arm to the thigh. Back arm reaches straight overhead. Half bind. Take the upper hand to the lower back. If your neck is healthy, gaze over the upper shoulder. Inhale. Bring yourself up, sliding your back hand down the thigh. So take your front arm up, press your palm away. Come back as much as you can. Hands to the mat. Sequence A. So high plank, sequence A. Boom. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to your mat. Step back. Warrior 2 on the other side. Side angle pose. Half bind. Exalted warrior. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center, pause. Tree. So, take your left foot to your inner right ankle, like this, calf, or thigh. Just no pressure on the inside of your standing knee. Stand nice and tall. Take the arms up. Have them come about shoulders distance apart. Roll the wrists one way. Roll them the other. Pause and flick your fingers. Bring your hands back together. Anjali Mudra. Place your foot down. Change that. And the arms up. This time taking the arms nice and wide. Palms facing up. tree branches. Fingers are your leaves. Reaching out. Bring your hands back together to your heart center. Release your foot down. Inhale, swoop the arms up and around, down through your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back. About one leg's distance, heels in one line. Front foot's at 12 o'clock. Prep for triangle. So, take the arms up to parallel. Now, you're going to straighten the front leg, keep a soft knee. Exhale to shift forward and come down. Trikonasana. Now, if your neck is healthy, you're going to gaze at the upper hand. Inhale, coming up. Take the back hand, slide it down your thigh. You scoop the front arm, palm facing you, pulling the elbow in for crescent moon. Meaning just don't let the elbow open up like a can opener. No opening it to the side. Inhale, coming back up. Turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. Hands to the hip crease, stand tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Once you're halfway, release your hands to the mat. Turn them so your fingers point in towards the body, wrists are pointing away. Gazing in between your arms. Standing wide-legged forward fold with carpal tunnel stretch. Softening your knees. Inhale, bring yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts. Pull back on the elbows. Exhale, sinking into your seat. Goddess. Inhale, lifting your right hip. Release. Left hip. Release. Back to the right. Release. Left. Release. Sinking any amount lower. Inhale, lifting both heels at the same time, coming up on your toes. Shaliyasana. Come up as high as you can. Woo, I'm wobbly this morning. Release your heels back down, straightening your legs, straightening the arms. Five-pointed star. Reaching out through your fingertips. Opening your chest right up. Arms down. Turn your face forward. Hands to the mat. High plank. Sequence A. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Triangle on the other side. Sun seems to be playing hide and seek today in the clouds. Inhale. Crescent moon. Inhale, coming back up. Turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of the mat. And then turn them in just ever so slightly for pigeon toe. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Release your hands to the mat. This time your wrists are touching, your fingertips are pointed away from each other in a standing three-legged tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand to your lower back. right hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Focus your gaze directly behind you. Then exhale over to your left. Focusing your gaze over your left hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Focusing the gaze directly behind you. Back to your right. And just flowing back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Softening your knees. Inhale, bringing yourself up. Turn the feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts. Pull back on the elbows. Sinking into your seat. Release your hands to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back up. And just continue moving back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Straightening the legs, bringing the arms up. 5-pointed star. So you're reaching out through the fingertips, out through the toes, out through your chest. Picking up all the space you can. Arms down. Turn to face forward. Hands to the mat. High plank. Sequence it. Hands to your heart center. Pause. So, we're going to do eagle. Take the arms wide. Left arm underneath the right. Wrap the arms together. Twist the hands to lock your hands, lock the arms together. Lift the elbows up towards the shoulders. Press the palms gently away. Now either cross or wrap your left leg over your right. Whew. Lifting your chin. Whew. I've been wearing shoes too much this week. Release your foot down. Change sides. Release your foot down. Unwind the arms, taking them up and overhead. Hands to your heart center. Bow forward. Hands to your mat. Now, stepping back about one leg's distance with your left foot. Popping up on the ball of that foot. And then bringing yourself up. High lunge. Take the arms up and overhead. Palms facing each other. Horse. Hands to your heart center. Tip forward. Twist. Left elbow to the right knee. Inhale. Coming back to center. Back into horse. Hands to your mat. Step back. High plank. Side plank to your left. So you're going to roll to the side. Take your right arm up. If your neck is healthy, gaze at the upper hand. Back to high plank, Chaturanga Tandasana, push back up, side plank to the other side. High plank, sequence A. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step back with your other foot into a high lunge. Horse. Hands to your heart center. Tip forward and twist. Right elbow, left knee. Back to center. Back into horse. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Sequence A. Walk or step forward. Hands to your heart center, pause. So, dancer, take the left arm up, or right arm up, grab a hold of your left foot. There we go. Begin to reach forward and kick back. Try not to let your knee open to the side. Reaching, kicking. Inhale, coming up. Release down. Change sides. Inhale, coming up. Release your foot down. Take the arms up and overhead. And steer heart center, pause. Feet about hips distance apart or a little wider. Turn your feet out a little bit like a duck. Squat. So we're going to sink down the center line of our body, keeping our heels connected to the mat throughout the process. Oh, just like that. Hands to the mat, step up. High plank. Release your knees to the mat, lowering all the way down. Bend your knees, grab a hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles. Inhale, kicking strongly into your hands as you lift your thighs up off the mat. Bow. Lifting as high as you can. More. Release down. Hands to either side of your chest. Inhale. Baby or king cobra. Release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Coming up onto the knees. Now, we're going to do camel. So you can have your toes tucked under like this, or flattening your feet out. Hands to the imaginary jean pockets. Begin to lean back, lean back, lean back, and then release your hands to your heels, ankles, or floor. Do not drop your head back. Lift the chest up. Breathe in. Inhale, coming back up. Back to down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Bring your legs out in front of you. Take the left leg out at a 45-degree angle. Tuck the right foot into your thigh. Inhale. Stand nice and sit nice and tall. Turn to face your leg. Exhale. Come forward. For a gentle seated single leg forward fold. So, no pinching in the lower back. You should feel this running along all the way along the back side of the leg if you're like me and you have tight hamstrings. Feel free to come down as much as you like, but this is good for me in the morning, and I encourage you just to be gentle. Just come to the point where you feel some tension, and that's probably a good place to stop. Hands to either side of your shin if you'd like. Pushing yourself back up. Same sides. Bring your legs back together, and then very slowly begin to lower yourself down onto your back, onto the mat. Bring the soles of your feet in towards your seat, arms by your side. Bring them in as close as you can. Then inhale, lifting your hips. Bring your hands underneath your back, clasp your hands together. Then I want you to roll to the left, and then tuck your shoulders under. Roll to the left, tuck the right, roll to the right, tuck the left. Pressing the palms down if you can, lifting the hips as high as possible. And then lengthen the knees away from the body. Release your hands, very slowly lowering yourself all the way down onto the mat. Untuck your shoulders. Lift your hips, shift your weight over to the left, lengthen your right leg along the mat, left foot to the right thigh, right hand to the left knee, bring that knee across the body. Your hand on top is there just for weight, do not press down. You're extending your left arm out to your side, gaze over your hand. Supine twist. Change sides. Going back to center. Soles of the feet on the mat, centering yourself. Hug the right knee into your chest, lengthen the left leg along the mat. Release. Change sides. Release. Bring both legs in together. Hug the knees into your chest as you press your tailbone down. Release your feet to the mat. Taking a little wider than hips distance apart, let the knees fall in towards each other, hands come to your tummy for recovery pose. Try and broaden your shoulders out across the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, allow the knees to fall open, hands come to your chest. Supta Baddha Konasana, or otherwise known as reclined cobbler's pose. Bring your knees back together. Lengthen your legs along the mat. Arms by your side, palms facing up. Savasana. Our final pose. Bring the soles of your feet into the mat, onto the mat. And then roll to one side or the other. Use the arms to push yourself back up, simple cross-leg pose. Oh. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. We're going to finish with one big inhale and exhale, followed by 3 ohms. So inhale. Oh. Namaste. Well, I hope you had a great week of practice. Saturday, so that means tomorrow's NFL Sunday, the first Sunday of the year. Yes. So if you're an NFL fan, great. If not, go out and enjoy the nice weather. I'm going to be watching football, and I hope you come back Monday and do another practice.